Let's see. So what do we do? Where's the, I guess it's not that important. I'll just get to it elsewhere. I don't actually know where the lift is. On this side. But also, doesn't matter that much. We'll just get out of here. Hey, Mina. Bye, Mina. I don't really know if there's much of a point to hanging out there. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna go... I mean, we're gonna be right here. I'm just gonna go stop by the fast transport, and I'm gonna go back to Mina's town just to know where the heck it comes out, because I don't actually remember where it is. Yeah. I kind of forget about those guys. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fight another boss in my condition. I'll try and get as far as I can. Okay, so we want to get down here. Watch Royal be, like, looking for us at this point. He's like, where'd they go? Okay, this is the one. Where does this take us? Because I'm sure I've seen it before. Oh. I actually haven't been here before. Okay. I'm gonna quickly take this back up. So, same thing, probably. Let's see, the main reason why I want to be here, and I hate backtracking too much and going through things that I've already been through, is I actually want to go see Mina's mother. See if she has anything even remotely interesting to say, or if it's just boring. Because there's not much else for me to do here, I think. Like, I think we've pretty much tapped this place out, but Mina's mother might have something interesting to say. Or she might not. But, like, she's the only character here that's actually worth even talking to or seeing. Nope. Well. Don't know what I expected. Something, I guess. I don't know. Just kind of feels like it's empty. That letter from ages ago. I did turn it in. Oh. Do we have, like, a task list? Oh, yeah, Joel's letter. Okay, does anybody remember where the lady is that I'm supposed to deliver the letter to? Because that's actually a good point. Because I don't think it's the girl on the couch. Thank the ancestors. I have to go back. I can go back to this couch or whatever she said. Sorry, this is the lady. You delivered it. Thank you. He says the nicest things. I think it's time. I'll ask for us to meet. After this long, and what's been said, it needs to happen. Please, take this to him. Sorry for the trouble. Blah. Okay. So we are... Don't these people have, like, email or something? Or a telephone, maybe? I guess it makes sense, but yeah, now I'm a mail courier. Great. Let's just hope he doesn't tell us to go back again. Because that would be downright insulting. I guess there's one place we haven't been to yet, which is specifically the, we have yet to be back to the, what am I thinking? Let's see. Take the cupcake to the mean lady if she's still in town. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I actually didn't really think about giving her the cupcake, but that's a good point. I'm just glad I've got like a super skip. Oh, the whole planet's shuddering now. That's a new one. Okay, yeah. She's... Of anybody that deserves a cupcake, it's probably her. Again, leave this settlement, Robin. Oh wow, that's pretty harsh. And now you bring that pirate back to my house? Yes, I'm here to soil your carpets with my shoes. The stink of pirates in here will have us killed, Robin. Hey. Stink is my exclusive aesthetic, thank you. I already got one of you pirates out of my house. I don't need this. Trying to gain favors and recruit people in exchange for help by the try. Who, a doctor? What kind of stranger approaches a woman's house and asks to get a look at her? Trust me, he really wants to help. He probably heard you had problems. My health is of none of his business. Fine, where'd he go? Somewhere west, just go. Closest place with people now is the tower, right? Rest of the forest seemed abandoned. I'm sure he'll be there. He's got to have some info we can use. I'm not speaking to you. Then no cupcake for you. This letter. Meet each other. I guess I said things. I think I meant them. Damn it. I don't have time for it. I need to finish my work. I don't have much time. I can't do this. I need to take it back. Please, take this to her. No need to come back. And just take this for your trouble, okay? Schematic anxiety. Hey, Robin, what's up? What? Okay, that's weird. Okay. Is there even anybody left in this city now that I'm thinking about it? I don't think there really is. Okay, so we've got this light bulb chest. Is there anything here that could possibly have a switch for it? Aha. There it is. I was wondering about that. I was like, I've been through this entire area. You'd think this would be, you'd think this would be, you know, findable now. But yeah, they are sneaky. I like that. I just kind of also wish the tweaks were more interesting. But yeah, the guy whose wife got purified or purged or whatever, yeah, he gone. It's just kind of sad. Yeah, what did she do? She had just marked where to find mushrooms. That was all. That was all she had done. Eek. Yeah, she made maps of where to find mushrooms. I guess part of it is, the reason why they don't want maps is so people don't know that the world can move. And other stuff. Okay, so we have the desert. We've been underwater. We haven't been to the forest. I guess the forest is the only other place I can go to. I love Robin's animations when she's on that lift. Her like flips and her like falling around and stuff. That's cool. Okay, so we've got 3 things to grab here. If we want to. Ugh, this mess. Huh. I did it right? I was just fucking around. Oh, that just makes me feel stupid from earlier. Okay. Well, next one. Oh. Escape from the tower. The demons out here have given a world meant to perish its life back. But this is but a monster made from its shell. We were released to deal with everyone who perverted fate, yes? I don't know how I'm supposed to get this one out. Because there's clearly a thing here. But it ain't moving. And that doesn't move it. Yeah, that just moves that around. Okay, triangle marked block is for later. So can I not get to the treasure then? Because if I can't get to that treasure, that's fine. It's interesting how much is, like, reused in weird ways. It actually feels kind of bizarre. Can I wreck these? No, probably not. But yeah, it feels odd how much is, like, meant for later. Huh. It's a Metroidvania for, yeah. Except for, like, this game, I don't know if this qualifies as a Metroidvania necessarily. It's missing a lot of, like, kind of the critical components. Like, you kind of backtrack through areas, but rarely. And usually, you don't do it apart to get to the other side of it. Again. Whereas, like, I don't know, Hollow Knight always felt like it was just this, like, crazy maze of things. And felt much more Metroidvania-y. But I guess part of it is, you know, different games, different features. It just feels odd, off, wrong. I don't know. To some degree, I almost kind of wish it had just been a straight and focused like linear story platformer. Because the backtracking just feels kind of awkward. Because it's... I guess part of it is like kind of Metroidvania. It's like you unlock a thing, you go back to all of the other places that you go to, and you find a bunch of new goodies. In this one, it's like, well, you found like a thing, but you could have already gotten that, so there's like 2 things that you missed-ish. What's this? It's so beautiful and I can breathe? These poor kids from the tower. I thought they were just going to stay there, but no, they're just going to actually come out. You know, I guess we never did deal with Teeth Man or Winky. The grass and flowers, they feel so very nice. Look at all of these sparks in the air. I mean, those ain't really natural, but whatever. Okay, now that we've mapped that in, we do have that upper area, but I bet... Well, I don't know. I don't know if we're going into the tower or what. I'm sorry, Mother. I have been seduced by the outside, and may you strike me down right here. Yeah, how many kids were in the tower? This wind. It's as if his breath is brushing against me. Okay, and I can't get in through there. Right, because we gotta go down. Like, I'm totally fine with this being a super linear game. I just wish it didn't pretend to be a Metroidvania at the same time. By the tribe, behold what a sinner I am being. I may not even be able to turn back this time. Oh yes, it's the girls! Remember to put your hard lifting on the legs and not the back. But, for whatever reason are you here for? I've not repaid you for that thing a while back, but could you still help an old friend one more time? Well, that would depend, Mina. I'm not used to being asked. How come you're here? Heard of this crazy place being opened up now, and that strange people coming out. Perhaps somebody happens to be bleeding? I thought. Nah, I was just curious. This place is crazy. And crazy needs a different kind of doctor. But really, why are you hanging around? Maybe we're the crazy ones, but we want to sneak inside the one concern. That is crazy. I want to help you do that, ladies. But you know a way, then. It's about saving the life of someone. You know we can handle ourselves. This is straight up entering the mouth of the dragon, Mina. And I, personally, don't know how to do that anyway. I thought you liked to help. Robin's brother will die if nobody does anything. Or nobody does something. You can't try to guilt people, Mina. You act like a spoiled kid sometimes. I'm sorry. Well, what's this? Has she grown up a bit lately? Listen, girls, I'll let you talk to this guy I know. He'll either scare you away or just tell you to go away, but I'll let you meet with him. I'm marking his location on your map of Shockwood, right outside of here. See me at that place. Thanks, Gustavo. I'm going ahead, so nothing bad goes down there. Okay. So while we're here... I'm gonna go all the way back up. I kind of wish a lot of this stuff kind of cleared out to make it easier to get to. There are a couple of collectibles that I don't necessarily know how to get to. There's that chest there. Wait, is this really that simple? Might actually be this simple. And I just never properly did it. Or, yeah, because that's blocked off. Because I don't actually think I went to the other side here. Can I just go up? Nope, it's not. How do I get up there? It's like it implies that you can, but then you can't. That's a pain in the ass. Wait, from this room you're in. Okay. 4B or 3B? Oh, found it. Because, yeah, that's been bugging me for a while. I complain about it being not really being a Metroidvania, but I'm still super committed to gathering everything just because. It's really just kind of the kind of person I am. Oh, we can finally reach here. Can I talk to these kids? Doesn't really look like it. They're just kind of on stage and praying and freaking out and having problems. And actually, those are the exact same sprites as the people outside, which is kind of amusing. Okay. I think the thing we're looking for is up here. Nope. Balls. How am I supposed to get back up there now? Because I think I left the elevator up there. No, it's down a floor. Okay, this might be easier too. Oh, the two chests at the top of the tower I can't get yet? Why? Ah! I was under the assumption I just missed them. So, are there plot reasons that we're going to go back to the top of the tower, or is it just going to be kind of one of those bullshit things where we get a power and we just backtrack the whole way? I mean, I guess that is kind of in essence a Metroidvania. It's just like, at that point, it just feels meaningless. Bullshit only. God damn it. Let's see, does anybody else know a woman like Pontus's mother? Yep. I've known a number of people. I knew one lady. She just hated people. If you weren't her kid, she didn't care about you. If you weren't her, like, her type of person, she didn't care about you. I mean, she was pretty racist too, and probably homophobic, but that never came up. But she was just the kind of person that, like, you know, no matter what happens, she isn't going to lift a finger in any way, shape, or form. And as a kid, that scared the shit out of me. I only knew her when I was, like, I want to say 12. So I stopped going over to... Well, I didn't even stop going over to the house. I stopped trusting her and their family, and I guess I stopped going over as much. Because her son hit me in the eye with a stick, and she sat there playing Donkey Kong. And, you know, my mother was off doing whatever. Errands, I think? I'm not entirely sure. And she said... I don't remember what she said, but it was, like, the most just like, whatever, go clean it yourself or something. I was 5. I wasn't even 12. Sorry, I'm crossing memories. There's multiple people I'm talking about this. So I think her son was like 4, I was 5, and her older daughter was like 6 or 7 or something like that. And so, like, I'm bleeding. Like, I was straight up bleeding from... I don't know if it was my eye that... I think it was, like, the area around my eye that was bleeding. I don't think my eye itself had gotten hit. Because I probably would have had to go to the hospital. Should have been more careful around him. I didn't even realize, like, this was kind of out of the nowhere. He's just like, hey, Carl. We're out in the yard, and I'm like, what? And he just wallops me in the face with a splintered stick. And so I'm just like, you know, me being, what, 5 or 6, I'm on the ground shrieking because whatever. And, oh, you should have been more careful around him. She said something like that. No, I think it was even more dismissive of, like, whatever, I don't care. You go deal with it. Probably telling her daughter, who's, you know, freaking out, I'm bleeding. Because, you know, head wounds and face wounds bleed like crazy. And so I think it took about 20 minutes, but her husband came back from whatever, finds me, you know, still in the yard trying to, like, deal with the fact that, like, I'm bleeding from my face pretty profusely. And, you know, he manages to get me all cleaned up and bandaged up and whatever. And she starts yelling at me because, you know, I've come in the house and I'm crying because I'm interrupting her Donkey Kong session. And I think from that moment on, I was just like, I don't think I can be friends with these people anymore. And stopped trying to hang out with them as much. Anyway, hey, tea party. Guy's supposed to be here. Maybe it doesn't like that I brought you guys over. Oh, likely your sweaty armpits, Mina. Okay, we get it now. I can smell. Anyway, we don't have time to stand around and wait. We need to get into the concern. Well, it ain't happening faster because you're impatient. Are you going to sit yourself down on me, mechanic? Why are you giving me away, Gustavo? These are no threat to you, Ash. One of them is an easy, too. I am not blind. I got you more pain relievers. How are the aches? Why do you seek to enter the one concern? This girl's brother is being held there. He'll be killed. Little woman, if her brother's in that place to be killed, he has most certainly wronged him. It is only right. Oh, come on! So you're concerned? You look just like an agent. You even do weird tricks. Why are you even out here hiding with an EC? Wouldn't that make you sinful too? Gustavo, why did you bring these ballers to me? Hopefully to discourage them. We all get the desire to wrong him at trying times. We tell ourselves it's for the good of someone else, or perhaps we simply tell ourselves it's fine, just this once. Humanity's greed needs to be controlled by him above. I've broken the deepest of oaths, made worse by remaining out here. Perhaps no more hope remains for me anymore. But let us play on one of those self-serving exceptions. I've not been able to put my abilities to use for a long time. It's making my body feel like 100 snakes are feasting upon my innards. It is part of my divine punishment as one who elopes from his bonds of duty. Defeat me here, and we may know if you could handle the one concern. This is discouraging. Nobody's perfect. No life is perfect. Label yourself the correct faith, and all is taken care of. I'm sure there's a freedom in having simple ways of thinking. You need strength and stealth to make it inside the one concern. Show me you have both. I would not cry if I happened to kill you. Now, fighting for sure is not good for you. You should use tactics. Switch characters by ducking to hide, then pressing the wrench button. Hide where it suits you and rush to attack your enemy when they have lost your trail. I can still attack a character not in play. This will be great entertainment. Can you not defeat that which you cannot see, little women? This is really weird. He's over there. Dang it. He seems to switch between like 2 locations, and it's kind of awkward. Yeah, so I just have to make sure I hit him. My main problem is not anything else. It's just him getting close enough for me to hit him. This is the most awkward boss fight I think I've done in a very long time. This is really weird. I mean, it's really funny, but it's really weird. I just needed to come back. Nope. Come on. Come on, pussyfooter. Thank God all day. Huh. He leaves his back open when it's just one of us. I can smell you in the grass, perspirator. Ow. Bathe before stealth, noisome woman. This is really annoying. What the? Oh. She has to be in water. I getcha. That makes this really hard, though. Because... yeah, Mina smells, so she has to be in water. The problem is... yeah, the problem is he's just up there. I gotta find a better place to... Come on! Health here. She can't crawl. That's dumb. Okay, he's down below. Wait. Oh. How do I get her out of here? Oh. Press A to dash. Okay, this looks a little bit more promising. Will he come... How far will he come over here? Ow. Really? God damn it. Okay. Because, yeah, I have to find a good ambush point. What the... Okay. Because he comes over here, but how do I get him to... Maybe I can shoot him with it without a bomb. The hell was that? Because he's right there. What? Are you, what? There we go. That was really dumb. No, hold on. That was really stupid. I had my gun to the back of his head, and I guess the shot spawns from beyond where the gun barrel is or something like that. So, he... that's right. Don't mess with the power duo. Spill the beans, G-Man. Come on! Well done, little women. It reminded me of games I used to play with my daughter. Careless games, it turned out she wanted to be like me. There's divinity in what we are, they say. But us guardians, the ones that make agents and leaders in war, are almost all in physical torment. Oh, is Black his daughter? Not one we can heal. Pains that are caused by the blood's mixtures. For me, it is hard to keep faith when it hit me harder than others. I don't feel halfway to divinity, I feel halfway to the grave. My daughter, she volunteered for the transcendence procedure. And if someone in your bloodline has ascended before, the family genes are more fortunate. It is still up to him if you live through the procedure, however. I tried to interfere with my daughter's procedure, but the scientists aren't going to let the offspring of a previous success go. My level of interference has forced me here, a moral hiding. We're all outcasts here. An illness keeps me from being able to procreate without passing the disease along. The easy faithful shun me for it. Gods are unkind, but I don't have to be. I can give you one hope of entering the one concern. The west entrance has a camera outside. The door is set to always open when something is near it, but the camera has the ability to override that by referencing a database. If it finds no match to the person approaching, it'll automatically lock the door. But the camera was faulty last time I was near the concern. Nobody has resources anymore, so I'll assume it's still faulty. If it doesn't recognize something as a person approaching, it will not activate the lock. Disguise yourself as something inhuman, or simply strangely shaped, and you may bypass its system. My coat? That's silly, Robin. That's just a stylish coat I bought. It's a coat for people, so surely I'll still look for like a person. With your stature and such an oversized thing, it may be hopeful to you. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, let's go try that. Thanks, Ash. I wish you wouldn't go, but if you do, always wear clothing fitting for the weather, you hear? Let's go back to the mountains, to that one concern entrance you mentioned to me. That is quite possibly one of the most weird, awkward boss fights I have ever played in a game. It wasn't the worst I've ever done, but it was weird and awkward and just odd. Oh well.